Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's continue our game of Secret Files 2, Puritas Cordis on Nintendo Switch.
One of those mini carousels you often get outside supermarkets. I'm afraid I won't fit in there, and I can't move it either. The wheels are missing on one side. A bowl of marzipan potatoes. Marzipan potatoes are one of the best reasons for loving Christmas. The bolt really does stick out quite a way. The handyman in charge doesn't seem to take his job too seriously. That's encouraging. I guess this is used to make announcements to the passengers. The restaurant is closed. The restaurant is... It leads to the hull of the ship. It's been sealed, and I don't see any reason to break the seal right now.
Closed? It's a cruise. Should be 24-hour.
There's no ice in it. Keeps you nice and warm during cold nights at sea. Calling it a pool is a bit of an exaggeration. Large bathtub would be more appropriate, but it's certainly big enough to cool down in. The sunscreen may be very chic, but I really doubt whether it's very effective. Looks comfortable.
Alright. Bucket full of water.
The upper deck is off limits at present. The lower deck is off limit.
Really? Huh.
It looks like a perfectly normal counter from the front. I can't say if it's any more exciting at the back. The counter is too high for that.
She's pretty exciting from the back, though.
A bell. No idea what it can be used for. The wash basin is in a terrible state. It dispenses soap. The program selection seems to be defective. There's a sign on it. The dryer seems to be broken. The steam is coming out of the pipe. The seal is probably broken.
I think that'll fix it. I don't know.
Nobody seems to be inside, and I can't get in without a key. I was afraid there'd be nothing but hammocks. Simon says this can take you on journeys to fantastic... I assume the captain can use the loudspeaker to inform...
Really? There's nothing else here?
This suitcase belongs to someone called William Patterson, according to the name tag. And judging by these stickers, he must have visited virtually every country in the world. I don't rummage around in other people's suitcases. Besides, there's a combination lock on it.
Well...
The sickbay is empty. The door to the sickbay is locked. Nobody seems to be inside, and I can't get in without... Nobody seems...
Okay. It's the only bad thing about these kind of games is, you can be stuck for long periods. And sometimes clues which may seem, elementary to the developer, don't necessarily make sense to somebody coming into the game cold. But we can see that this thing is missing a wheel. So, bikini, blanket, flashlight, roller skate, key card. Let's take our roller skate and add it to our wheelless device.
Now the UFO can't only fly, but also roll. What a technical revolution. The aliens would go green with envy. If you look at a skylight from above, is it still a skylight? Or what? The lower side of the window is filthy. You can hardly see the UFO through it.
Okay. I guess I need to see the window. So you can move. And let's clean the window.
The window is clean on this side.
Oh, it is? Ah, take the ore. So walk around that giant thing with me. Okay, so I have a bucket of water, but water's not good enough to clean anything, so I need soap.
How much soap for an ice bucket full of water? That should be enough.
Okay, we got nice bucket, or a bucket full of soap. No.
The cleaning equipment is complete. Now I just have to find someone to do the cleaning.
Really? Okay. So now I have a long-reaching brush, I guess. Mop. Makeshift mop. Alright, let's get the real foot back over there. Okay, let's use our makeshift mop on the dirty glass. Because that makes total sense, sure.
Great. Even on vacation, I can't escape the role that this spiteful and unjust society has forced on me. Whatever happened to the achievements of women's lib? At least I'm being diligent. The skylight is clean again. The skylight is more like a sky dark with that carousel on top of it. I can't see a thing.
Oh, but they have devices that can remedy that somewhat. Use the flashlight.
There's a note at the foot of the children's carousel. You will find the last clue that leads to your suitcase at the back of the ship. Hey, what kind of a sick mind is this, sending me around the entire ship and writing me strange messages? Should I be seriously worried about this? It said that the next clue would be hidden at the back of the ship. Maybe that didn't mean a real ship, but this picture here. Maybe I should remove it from the wall.
Do it.
I can't see anything on the wall.
Alright.
The Noah's Ark drawing. There's a photo stuck to the back of the picture, the wrong way round, unfortunately, so I can't see the image. The Noah's Ark, simply ripping it off won't work either. It would probably destroy the photo.
Okay. Yeah, steam it off. Because, again, that makes sense.
Okay, now I can remove the photo without problems. Oh, it's a picture of Max, my ex-boyfriend. A picture of my ex-boyfriend Max shortly after his skiing accident with his leg in plaster. If I'm not mistaken, that was also in my suitcase. Underneath the photo, someone's written in felt-tip pen, "Poor guy, he should see a doctor." Just wait. If I catch the person who's been spreading my stuff around the ship, I'll send him to the sick bay.
Okay. Said he should go see a doctor, so let's see. This is sick bay, where there should be a doctor.
Congratulations! You actually did it!
Who are you?
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm Oscar, and you're Nina. That's right, isn't it?
Yes, but...
See, I never thought you'd figure it out. I made an extra special effort, but you are really good.
That's trying you, kid.
Made an effort? How?
With the paper chase, of course.
You mean you wrote all those notes, and you...
Yes! Great, huh?
You stole my suitcase and dropped my things all over the ship?
No, the suitcase was just lying around. I found it and read your name, and I thought you'd like to have it back.
Okay, let me get this straight. You just found the suitcase.
Yes, it was just lying around here all the time.
Did you see who brought it here?
No, no idea. But that's not important. What's important is that you won the paper chase.
I don't quite know if I should be relieved that there wasn't some psychopathic madman behind the whole thing, or... Well, the main thing is that the case is back again. But who brought it here, and why?
It was a great game, wasn't it?
Yeah, great. Do me a favor. Next time you want to play this type of game, tell me first. Promise?
Okay.
Thanks. And now it's time for bed.
Get a scalpel and kill that kid.
Okay. Good night, Nina.
That's not the game that I would have played.
Sleep tight.
I will kill you in your sleep.
Scared, witless, and worrying about psychopaths and such like, and it turns out it was just some cheeky kid who wanted to have a paper chase. I think I'm showing the first symptoms of persecution mania. Maybe in the future I shouldn't look for a conspiracy behind every little thing, but after my experience in Tunguska. Be that as it may, I should lie down for an hour and relax a bit.
Shut your mouth, or I'll kill you!
Why is everybody in my room?
Ah!
Well, how are you feeling?
I felt better. My head...
Don't worry. Everything's okay. You've just got a mild concussion. You should be fine after a few hours rest.
Have you caught the guys yet?
What guys?
Well, the ones who were in my cabin.
I don't know anything about that.
But that's why I'm here.
You're here because you hit your head on the door.
It was the other way round. I don't walk into doors just for the fun of it.
We're on a ship. You can easily be knocked off balance by a large wave.
Nonsense. Somebody slammed the door against my head. And what about the guys who were in my cabin?
What guys? Miss Jordan said...
Miss Jordan? Who's that?
Katerina Jordan is another passenger. I think she's helping the captain to fill in the insurance form.
Oh, really? Where?
In the restaurant, I assume. But you should have a rest first. Later, you can...
Have a rest. Yes, I can do that later. For now, I just want to know why that stupid cow is going around telling everyone that I enjoy walking into doors in my spare time. I'm very curious to hear her explanation.
And then this wave came up and Ms. Kalenkow fell against the door?
You had better consider your next answer very carefully.
Oh, Ms. Kalenkow, it's so good to see you back on your feet. Are you feeling better? We're just writing out the accident report, and Miss Jordan is kindly...
Oh yes, Ms. Jordan is extremely helpful, and she just loves telling stories. Whether her stories have anything to do with the truth isn't really that important, right?
I don't understand.
Miss Kalenkow, you shouldn't upset yourself. It's bad for your health. I'm sure the doctor prescribed strict bed rest for you.
That would suit you. I would like to know why you tell such lies. Didn't you get enough attention as a kid?
Oh, calm down. You don't seem to have quite recovered from your knock on the head.
I am still clear enough in the head to know the difference between having the door slammed against my head and falling against the door, unlike you, apparently.
Is the pain still bad?
I'll show you what real pain is in a minute.
Ladies, I suggest we postpone the report until our next stop, when we have all had time to calm down a bit.
But...
I think a bit of peace and quiet could do both of you some good. I would suggest you both return to your cabins. Enjoy the cruise, and if it helps you and all of us to relax, just try to avoid each other for the next 2 days.
But I must say...
I think I've made myself clear, haven't I? Yes? I'm glad. Then I wish you both a pleasant trip on the Calypso.
Why does Katharina Jordan talk such a complete load of garbage? Either she just wants to look incredibly important, or... Now where is my handbag? I don't believe it. More stuff goes missing here than in the Bermuda Triangle. Surely nobody would just walk in here and steal my handbag. On the other hand, there was definitely someone in my cabin yesterday, and maybe Katharina Jordan has a good reason for telling pointless stories about my supposed accident. But why would she want to break into my cabin and steal my handbag? And there was this male voice. Never mind, I'll ask her in my own discreet way. Maybe there's a really simple explanation for this. But before I embarrass myself in front of Miss Jordan, I should definitely ask the porter first.
Okay, let's go see the porter.
Good morning. I know it sounds strange, but now I'm also missing my handbag.
Good morning. Where did you last see it?
I had better keep my suspicions regarding Katharina Jordan to myself for the moment. In my cabin.
And it's no longer there? Strange. But I'll take care of this immediately. By the way, I have already taken your suitcase to your cabin.
Yes, thank you very much.
That's my pleasure. But what did you do with the other suitcase? The one belonging to William Patterson?
Me? Nothing. I thought you had collected it.
No, the suitcase was no longer there. Strange. Anyway, I will begin looking for your handbag immediately. Did it contain any valuables?
Money, my ID, my driver's license, and some very personal things. Apart from the usual stuff such as makeup, these are all things without which I am pretty much lost.
Don't worry. We'll do all we can to make sure you have your handbag back as soon as possible.
Thank you very much.
Now, if you will excuse me.
Let's see. There was somebody in my cabin, I was knocked down, and my handbag as well as that poor guy's suitcase have both been stolen. The question arises, why? And what role do Katharina Jordan and her lies play?
In the dining room. In the morning? I'm assuming it's the morning. Yeah, I guess got breakfast.
What's going on? Isn't that the guy who's been plastered all over the media for weeks?
Hear the words of the prophet Zandona! The great day of the Lord is nigh! It shall be a day of fierceness, a day of misery and fear, A day of storm and deluge! Thus speaks the prophet, and thus I speak to you. The fury of God will be wrought on all who are impure in body and soul, and he will have no mercy but shatter them for good. But for all those who are pure of heart, those who call themselves Puritas Cordis, the day of salvation is near, for they will not be swept away by the wave of change. All those who are part of our community, part of Puritas Cordis, will be carried along on this wave to a new future, to a new world order, a new kingdom of God. Praise the Lord! Praise Puritas Cordis!
Okay, that's enough now. I'm turning that garbage off. What kind of creature is that? And how weird do you have to be to join a sect like the Puritas Cordis? Behold, the apocalypse is nigh, and if you don't immediately transfer all your money to our Swiss bank accounts, you'll burn in hell for all eternity. Oh, that really annoys me. An empty frame. Either there used to be a picture here, or there is going to be one. The photo of an insignificant soap opera actor who once traveled on this ship. I've just realized no one hardly ever buys me flowers.
Well, since nobody buys me them, I'll just take them.
A simple bottle opener, not particularly pretty.
Oh, but incredibly useful, probably. Okay. I think I'm still missing stuff. No?
It leads to the hull of the ship. It seems he's waiting for something. Hello, and good day.
Oh, good day. I don't think we've met, have we? My name is Feng Li.
Pleased to meet you, Nina Kalenkow. Are you waiting for something?
Yes, for my laundry.
Is it brought here?
What?
I meant, I don't understand. Has your suitcase gone missing too?
No. Why should it?
I thought you were waiting for your laundry.
Yes, but what has that got to do with my suitcase?
Continually answering questions with further questions will probably not help either of us. We should start over again. I will finish with the words of the inscrutable Confucius. He who can exercise patience will have clean clothes in the end.
Okay.
Nobody's...
Get back to the area selection. How do I do that?
The program selection seems to be defective. A piece of cloth, clean and as good as new. There's a sign on it. The dryer seems to be broken. The wash basin is in a terrible state.
I do wish it loaded faster. God, I wouldn't think that it would occupy that much space in memory. That it would take this long to load every scene. Alright, why don't we stop it there? This is Apostrophe. You're watching Secret Files 2, Puritas Cordis on Nintendo Switch. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.